Hi, third graders. Mr. Askelson here. It is Monday, April 27th, 2020. I hope this video finds you and your family all well. Today on our matrix, we're looking at doing a variety of things, ordering some numbers from least to greatest, and then doing some story problems. So, ordering numbers. Once again, it's been a while since we've worked on this, but in this case, we're putting the smallest numbers up to the largest numbers in order. And when we do that, that's called ascending order. To put numbers in order, place them from the lowest first to the highest last. This is called ascending order. Think of ascending or like climbing a mountain. You're going up as you are ordering the numbers. So one of the best ways to order numbers is to use a place value chart. And remember, we're looking at numbers up to the thousands place. So in our place value chart, we have the ones, the tens, the hundreds, and the thousands. And then all we do is just start putting the numbers into the place value chart, and then we can compare. So the first number we've got 2,371, which I put in right here, separating the hundreds and the thousands by a comma. The second number is 739, which I put right in here. And then 1,998, right in here. Once again, separating the hundreds and the thousands by a comma. And then 1,749. And there's my comma again. So now I've got all my numbers in here, and what I do is I start comparing from left to right. So I start in my thousands place, and if I'm looking for the smallest number, I see I've got a 1, and a 2. But in this one right here, I have nothing. And we've always talked about the digit for nothing is 0. So what would be the least number out of these four? It would be this one, 739, because it doesn't have a number in the thousands place. So this would be the first one that we would place for our order. What comes next? Well, I've got a 1, and a 2. We know the 2 is the largest out of these, so that would be our greatest number. So that one would be at the end, 2,371. So these two numbers have to fit in between 739 and 2,371. And if we've got the same digit in the thousands place, it doesn't help us. So now we go over into the hundreds place. And you can see there's a 7 and a 9. Which number is larger? Which number is smaller? Well, the 7 is the smaller of the two numbers, so then that one means it would come after the 739, then 1,749, 1,998, and our greatest or largest is 2,371. So using a place value chart can really help simplify putting these numbers in order. So you can see, here's my numbers in order from least up to greatest. Okay? So you've got a few numbers up here. You've got two activities in that. So here's your numbers up here for the first one. Here's your numbers up here for the second one. And put those in order on this line from least to greatest, from least to greatest. Then we're going to drop down to some story problems. And I kind of started you out here on this first one, not by giving you the answer, but using that cubes method. I went through and I circled any numbers, and I underlined my question, and I boxed an important word, in all. And I think in all, remember, that's really signifies a certain operation that you would use to solve this. So it says Cale read 205 pages last week and 60 pages so far this week. He has 147 more pages to read. How many pages will he read in all? Now, we probably could have boxed more, but I think in all is the most important word here that'll tell us what we need to do. So you've got two more problems to solve. Use the cubes method on this one. And then on the bottom one, number 5, create your own two-step word problem in your notebook and have a family member solve it. You can use the cubes method to help you list all the parts to a story problem. But this one, keywords here, a two-step problem. So one thing happens and then something else. So have some fun with that and try some different story problems using a two-step. Have somebody try and solve them and have a good discussion about math. I hope that helps. Have a great day, third graders.